So the time has come to actually upgrade my robotic car with a new body. So let's see what JLCPCB has sent our way this time. So opening up the package from JLCPCB, you can see that we have a lot of bubble wrap, which means the parts are well covered and well protected. So now you see all the parts that we are going to use for this upgrade. So we have a few parts. The first I'm showing you is the bottom body piece, that's the top bottom piece, and that's the camera piece that will go on the top, and these are the battery holders. So those include all of the parts, and now we are starting to glue the magnets. So we have holes for magnets, and the top and bottom body will just glue together like magnets, and later, if we want, we can actually take them apart and work on each piece alone. In the background you can actually see the sped up video of when I was working on these magnets, and I actually made the mistake for the first time, so I took them out, placed them again, and here are the final pieces with all of the magnets glued. But as you can see, we have two holes with each on each side with missing magnets, because I didn't have enough of those small magnets. So the way it works is we can snap on and off the top and bottom body. So when we want to work on one part, we will take it out, and it will make working on it a lot easier. Here we have the top camera piece, which will actually snap onto the top. So it is the same thing as the other thing, but this just has a special purpose, and it is meant only for the camera. In the middle we have a lot more space other than the previous model, and that's about it. Now we can start placing all of the electronics pieces. But firstly, let's take out all of the pieces from the previous model. And with the power of editing, we did it in 1 second, and now we can place all of these parts onto our newest model. So let's begin. But firstly, let's say something about our sponsor. JLCPCB provides easy, affordable, and reliable PCB and PCBA solutions, empowering electronics engineers to develop projects efficiently. It's honestly one of the easiest services I have ever used. You just upload your Gerber file, get an instant quote, and place your order in minutes. It's literally as quick as online shopping, and you can even track every production step in real time. Their prices are unbeatable too. You can get a 1 to 8 layer PCB for just $2, which is insane for the quality you get. Everything is made in-house, so quality control and lead times are super reliable. Some boards are done in as little as 24 hours. And if you want to try something more advanced, JLCPCB has a 6-layer PCB special right now. $30 off with 2 micro inches unique finish and no engineering fees for via InPad. So yeah, easy to use, affordable to make, and reliable to trust. You can always count on JLCPCB. You'll find the links down in the description, and you can go grab your coupons right now. Now let's get back to the video. So here is the fully magnetized body, and firstly we are going to glue the ESP32, and as you see we have holes for the screws, but unfortunately I do not have the needed screws, so instead we are going to glue it with hot glue as always. And that's exactly what I am doing now. And after a couple minutes, when the glue has dried, it is solid, and now we are going to place these micro breadboards in the holes right behind the ESP32 expansion board. And these go right in here, and here we are going to place a light sensor and the radio transmitter so we can communicate to the controller. Now we are placing the ultrasonic sensors for the self-driving mode. So we have one on the front and one on the left and right side. So in the code we program them, and they basically give information for the distance. Here I'm putting glue in their sockets and I'm just placing them and pushing them down so the glue sticks. Here I'm just going to glue this small breadboard into the middle of the robotic car, and I'm just putting down glue and pressing the breadboard in and waiting for the glue to stick. After a couple minutes, when the glue has cooled down, I'm here placing the DHT22 sensor, which measures temperature and humidity, and we are as well going to place a gas sensor on the opposing side in the same way as the DHT sensor with hot glue, as I'm doing it now. And here we are going to place the gas sensor and stick it until the glue cools down. And after all of those added parts, the car body is starting to look like something, and here I'm just going to add the ESP32 or the main board, and then we are going to continue with gluing this light onto the ultrasonic sensor, and this is going to work with the light sensor, which is going to activate it when it detects that there is no light. And as you see, everything fits, even the top camera part, so we can continue on with this servo motor, which we are going to use to move the rain sensor up and down, as you will see soon. And here I'm just placing the cable into the hole, and now we are going to put glue and stick the servo in and wait for the glue to cool down. After a couple of minutes, the glue cooled down, and here I'm showing you by what I meant when I said the servo motor was going to move by 90 degrees. So it is going to move whenever we want to check out the weather outside. And the last thing for this episode that I'm going to add is going to be another continuous servo motor, for which I'm putting in the glue right now, and we are going to use it for bringing the moisture sensor up and down. And here I'm basically waiting for the glue to set, and that will basically be it for this video. Be sure to check out the next one when it comes out. Till then, you can like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.